All right, I'm John Anders, and here's my PH, Radcliffe, and I met Rad back in 2019 on a previous hunt here with Crusader Safaris, run by Andrew Pringle, and met Rad. We kind of had on the same wavelength on most everything, and so we enjoy each other's company. And he's a PH. He specializes in the dangerous game, Cape buffalo, and so forth and so on. We're in this beautiful area out here that's full of buffalo and sable and many other animals. And the primary animals at this point are Cape buffalo and sable and whatever else. And looking forward to it. The first day of the hunt. Rad?
Yeah, so we've chosen this area here because these buffalo like to hang out in these wild olives, and it's nice thick cover. There's water in the stream, as well as today's fairly windy, which can be expected in the Eastern Cape. So yeah, we're going to just make our way up here and have a look and see if we can find any bulls moving around, find any tracks, fresh dung, any sort of sign that there's been a few bulls hanging around. And we know that there have been a few bulls hacking around in this area, so we're going to sort of make our way up slowly and see what we can find.
Nice big old eland bull, beautiful animal, huge dewlap. He's going to be a great trophy. The oldest one in the herd. That's what we want, the old bulls. So exciting hunt.
Fantastic shooting. That's very impressive.
First morning, the first day. We spotted some eland about 45 minutes ago, but couldn't get on them. Within 20 minutes, we saw another group of eland. It may have been the same groups, I don't think so, but yeah, actually we're the same group. And we turned around and came up this hill. And we shot down there. It's a 250-yard shot. In fact, here's a bullet on the exit side right here. You can feel it. So I shot him on the shoulder on the other side. Well, we'll turn him over and see that. And that got him. Then dropped him down. Huge dewlap. Gray, he's old, perfect specimen. July the 4th, the United States is Independence Day. We came down here last night. We spotted an old Duggaboy all by himself. But when we spotted him, it was near dark. So he had been seen before by one of the other guides. So we came back in here this morning, July the 4th, see if we can locate him. We haven't located him yet. We think he's in the area. So Rad and the tracker So we're going down the hill a little bit just to see if we can get a better look. See if we can locate him. If we can, he's definitely the bull we want to go after. He's old, he's alone, and his rear end is withered, which is an indication of age. So he's a bull we'd like to take if we can possibly find him and locate him and make a good hunt on him. So anyway, maybe it's a good 4th of July, we'll see.
This buffalo bull is old, he's ancient. He's been hanging around in this area, and he's been tough to spot because there's a bit of a ravine. There's a spring down here with some water, and it's between, and it's in a valley, and he often comes out in the evenings and feeds on the tops. So we spotted him yesterday at about 5:20, but obviously it's a bit too late to try and crack a buffalo. And we came back this morning and we've scouted from the top down, the whole way down, and didn't manage to spot him. So we've come across sort of opposite the valley, and we've probably spent 2.5 to 3 hours in this area just glassing, and eventually he's popped out and is busy feeding, but in some pretty thick stuff that we can't really get a shot at him. We're hoping he's going to keep feeding and maybe move up a little bit and move into a position where we can hopefully get up and get a crack at him.
The evening of July the 4th. We've been watching this buffalo pretty much all day. He's in an area where we cannot make a stalk on him. In fact, he's down this gully on the left side. Now he's gone into the thick stuff and we can't see him. We've been watching him now for about 7 or 8 hours. So it's too late. We're just going to move out of here and try to see what we can do tomorrow. Reorganize and see if we can make a stalk on him tomorrow.
That's maybe just because of the rice.
Let's take a toaster here real quick.
Toast. Alright,
Toast. Screw COVID and enjoy hunting. That's it.
Thank you, John. I couldn't agree more.
This is day 3 of the safari. It's the second day we've been looking for this particular old Cape buffalo. So he's an old Duggaboy. He's ancient. In fact, I don't think he'll live much longer. He's that old. Great trophy, but we got to be careful. We got to be reasonable about this. So we got to wait, be patient, till we get this animal in a good position to approach him. Spotted probably about 8 Sable in the distance. We're probably a few hundred yards from them now. So we're getting ready to make a stalk on them, see if we can identify a good bull. So hopefully we'll get a Sable here shortly. Alright, this morning we were looking for our buffalo that we had seen for the last 2 days. We went to where he was last night and spent about 3.5 hours looking for him, but couldn't find him. We're pretty sure he's in the same area. So we decided to take a break, and as we were driving around, we saw these 8 Sable in a herd. So we made a stalk, came within 210 yards of the Sable, set up, and I made my first shot, which went under the animal, unfortunately, but the second shot drilled him, and he fell within a few seconds. So it was an exciting hunt, and Now you see the result of all this hard work.
This sinking. You don't rather get down here when we know the wind's going down the valley. Try to shoot across. Get down there. See. It's come down that hill. He's sort of in the ravine, so we're gonna go like this. Another open spot, we're gonna head down. When we're going down, you gotta watch your footing. Don't try to step on any dry matter, kick any rocks, just be very careful out of your footing. While he's feeding, it's okay, but if he stops feeding, you kick a rock and it's like... We came up back to where John shot his buffalo yesterday afternoon, and got the guys here to come and recover and pull him out. And yeah, on arrival here, on the way here, we spooked some kudu and nice bull with some cows, and they ran around this front of this hill, actually towards where the buffalo was. So we came over the hill not expecting to find anything, and we just sort of glassed onto the other side, and there he was standing broadside 330 yards. So we got John all set up, and he moved in and got ready, and he moved out and he didn't stop, so we made a bit of noise, and that stopped him perfectly broadside. We have got a bit of wind gusting down the valley, so John pulled the shot back a little, about probably 6 inches or so, and it seems to have hit him perfectly. Saw his reaction, the hunch, the front leg, and he's run down into the ravine. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a walk down there to go and try and find him, but looks like John's made a really good shot, and hopefully we've got a nice kudu.
Shot to the right.
We were up on this hill behind us here, and found a big warthog, as you can see, a butte pig. It was a long poke, 450 yards, and John made a good shot. It was just the height was perfectly right. It was slightly quartered on, and it probably hit 3 inches further back than it should have. But at that distance, you know what it's like. And anyway, he ran in here. He didn't run far. He probably ran 150 yards and came into this hole. And Stitch kept coming to the hole, and then eventually, I think Boise and Whitey looked in and they saw him. So I leaned over to have a look, and he decided he was quite keen to come out. So gave him one as he came out, and then yeah, came out, and there was Whitey ran up the tree and Boise ran that way, and Stitch was on to him. So a bit of a rodeo. It was exciting. A few shots fired, but he's lying here. Luckily this route across the hole sort of slowed him down on his way out, on his exit. Otherwise Boise may have caught one from behind. Whitey was pretty sharp. He took off up the tree here. But Stitch did a fantastic job, and here we've got a beautiful warthog.
We're waiting on to bring the pig out of the hole down there. So drag it up now. So we decided to have a little improvised dinner, I should say. This right here is eland steak, and it is absolutely, completely delicious. The eland I killed on day one. You put a little hot sauce. I've already put some salt on it. It is delicious. Tender as it can be. This is cold, but it's delicious. So this is how you eat in the bush. Eland steaks in the bush. Doesn't get any better than that.
He's thrashing around there. If you see him, he's just run down. He's crashing in the bushes. And I don't see him anymore. Stretch.
Alright, this is the seventh day of the hunt. We're after waterbuck or fallow deer, whichever we can find. We just came into an area where we spotted a nice waterbuck. When we first spotted him, he was about 450 yards. He moved a little bit to the left on the ravine with a bunch of hinds. We finally got a good look at him. He was a good one. And when he got into a place where we could shoot him, he was 550 yards. I shot him, he was quartering away. It was a solid rest, prone rest. So now we're going to wait a little bit and we're going to retrieve him.
Good. Stop, Stitchy. Gee. Beautiful fellow, John. Beautiful. Alright, my girl. Okay. Okay, alright. Settle down, settle down.
We just did a follow-up to find this wildebeest that I just shot at 250 yards. And it was an easy recovery. He was shot through both lungs. He only went about 60 yards and piled up here in this patch that we're in right now. And so clean, quick kill and a beautiful beast. Nice copper or blonde colored wildebeest. And he's much larger than most of the other wildebeests in the group. They're about 10 to 20% bigger. So he's quite a trophy. And I thank Rad and Guy for videotaping and Whitey helping us get ready, and Stitch for finding the wildebeest. This is the last day of the safari. Tomorrow I'll break away and go see the high fields and Nysa. So today's the last day. And we've taken a lot of really unique animals. The last one was yesterday, was a golden wildebeest, a beautiful trophy. Today we're just going to ride around, see if there's anything interesting, enjoy the scenery, and maybe something will pop up that's just unique.
exciting.
We've taken a lot of really unique animals. The last one was yesterday was a golden wildebeest.